In times of calamity, political distress, social changes, and even personal challenges, now more than ever, the world needs saints. When almost every day we are bombarded with too many, often misleading information, causing too much distraction, confusion, and frustration, we need saints to remind us of a higher calling, that we were meant to think beyond ourselves and rise above our situation. Saints are ordinary people like us, made extraordinary by saying yes to God. They were not born saints, but eventually became saints out of God's graciousness. Despite pains and trials, our saints remain formidable channels that withstood the test of time, willingly gave up themselves to ensure God's love, mercy, and grace reach us. In this year's celebration of the Year of Parishes, we remember 5 remarkable saints who were true instruments of unity and solidarity, born out of faith, hope, and love. 5 friends of Jesus who remind us that the strength of one becomes power when nurtured and harnessed together in a community.
Habemus Papam, Saint John the 23rd. Except that he is known as the Good Pope John, he is not as popular to our generation, unlike another Pope canonized alongside him in 2014, Saint John Paul II. Born Angelo Giuseppe Roncalli from a family of sharecroppers in Italy, Saint John the 23rd was ordained a priest at a young age of 22, and years later was elected in the 1958 conclave as Pope of the Catholic Church. In his short pontificate of just almost 5 years, Good Pope John surprised the faithful for initiatives that changed the Church up to the present. In addition to his pastoral works to the imprisoned, sick, and the poor, he offered to negotiate peace between the United States and the Soviet Union at the height of the Cold War, and initiated reconciliation with the Jews. But perhaps his most notable act as Pope was when he opened the Second Vatican Council, which aimed to revise the liturgy, emphasize ecumenism, and connect the Church to the modern world. He, however, was not able to see the closing of the Second Vatican Council. On June 3, 1963, after uttering his final words, "I had the great grace to be born into a Christian family, modest and poor, but with the fear of the Lord. My time on earth is drawing to a close. But Christ lives on and continues His work in the Church. Souls, souls that may all be one." Saint John the 23rd succumbed to complications of stomach cancer. Indeed, a great man and intercessor to the graces of God.
Every day, God calls us to holiness, and this starts by becoming friends with Jesus. Every day is a chance to be a saint. With Jesus as partner, are you ready to respond today